Hello, my loves. Welcome back to the Sacred Ravens Tarot Vision. Let's hope that doesn't shut down. So, been having issues, the usual, of course. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get out of that. I think Xfinity just doesn't do well in the building I live in or the room I'm in. I go outside and it's perfect, but my bed not so good. Hey, P Love, Benita, Jalessa, Benita. There she is. Okay. And who else was it? King, Lena, La Hummer. But we'll finish your reading, Jalessa. I might have to shuffle them over again. Lin, hello. Don't forget to like the video, you guys. We're back in another room. So YouTube will filter my video through. Let's like the video. Oh boy, it better not cut us off. Unstable connection. Please wait while we try reconnecting. Don't do this. This is for Jalessa. Jalessa. Her career. Jesus Jalessa. Jalessa. The connector. So this is ruled by, I think, Venus. We're all one. Okay, good. There's Benita. So we've got Jalessa, P Love. So I'm going to write this down. We got Jalessa, P Love. Oh, shit. I didn't put the dying inside the chat box. Okay. Jalessa, P Love, Lin. I put PC Love. Come on, man. All right. It's giving me issues. P Love. Benita, you were in line after P Love on the last, before we cut out. And we've got Lin. So she's in here now. King is supposed to be in there somewhere, but I don't see her right now. So for right now, we'll just, okay. But, okay. Career, you said career and love. So amongst the Sacred Wealth Code, this is a perfect card. First ruled by Venus, right? goddess of love. And it's, oh, I just had a big deja vu. Okay. Okay, add Len. There's Lenlo, White Crow. Uh, so as a connector, we're all one, heart-centered, intimate, creative, communicative, diplomatic, devoted, harmonious, inspiring, accommodating, receptive, compassionate, and empathetic. White Crow, I want to say something because my whole family, I come from a very pretty much strong Christian family. And I love spirituality, and the Messiah is a beautiful thing. But one thing I've never done, and it's one of those things even the Messiah himself doesn't do, is when you do things, when you do it this way, you know, it pushes people away. When the truth stands for itself and you walk as a witness by showing love, wisdom, understanding. But if you come off sanctimonious, or like you're virtue signaling, or that you're thumping, it will push people away. One of the things I don't like to do is to pretend that I know what the creator of the universe has in his consciousness. Pure spirit, Holy Spirit. Okay. Now, I don't want to get into the history of things, but this wasn't even around in Jesus's time. Your intuition, that quiet, still voice that works through you, in you, as you, in stillness, I am there. That is the voice of God. Okay? But this isn't really the appropriate time. I thank you for your trying, but that's not the appropriate way to do it. It's probably the wrong way to do it, because it's going to turn people off from Christ, not bring them to. So thank you, White Crow. That's a beautiful name. Beautiful name, by the way. Yeah, and by the way, I know, and it's so convoluted, everything is so mixed up. It's like, poor Jesus, his words has been twisted up and distorted, and we've had people at the Council of Nicaea take books out, rewrite things the way they want it written. So let's not pretend that we know anything other than the fact remains that God is love. That's it. That's all we need to know. That's the number one thing. Your love. It should never have an energy of hate or an energy of holier than thou, especially an energy of like the Pharisees and the Sadducees. So let's not do what repels people. We do what we want to do, what attracts people. And believe me, a woman my age who loves philosophy, history, and spirituality, religion, been studying that stuff for many, 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 many years. I know my facts. But I thank you for reminding us, Red Crow. Okay. Christina Correns, hello. Some people, man, I wish they wouldn't do that, because people like that, when people do that, and it's not even the Bible's fault, it's people. When I see people like that, I think of like, those crazy, whatever, the priests and popes and the Jesuits that used to toss people in the fire. You know, a lot of the behaviors we're seeing today, people being so sanctimonious, and their personalities are clearly driven by nothing but hate, and it just drives me crazy. So that person did the opposite of what they're supposed to do. Sadly. Okay, Jalessa, I'm sorry that White Crow came in and did that. I wish people like that didn't dare use the Messiah's name at all, because they are the wrong people to walk around doing such. It's usually narcissists that go around acting like that. Well, if they are, I'll tell you what, in probably the past 8 months, my mind and myself has probably been more relaxed and at peace without anxiety and stress in I don't know how many years. And it started with a series of probably a handful of dreams that were, in fact, very, very psychic, that led me to what some things my husband was doing. Okay. Whatever it is, has made me feel at peace. So it has made a lot of beautiful changes in my life. And it's mostly because my mind is focused on love, inspiration, healing. I don't, your energy goes, attention flows where energy goes. And if we focus on the dark, the demonic, we begin to drudge up the dark and the demonic. I am that I am, the one who causes to become Yahweh. You cause yourself to be, you become what you think, you become what you say. We create these things. We open ourselves up to them by having a spirit of fear, a spirit of hate. A card doesn't do that. It is what you believe that does it. Thought forms can create and be doorways for evil. It is the pure in heart, the meek, the humble that inherit the earth. So I appreciate it, but I think, I'm somebody in many years have studied it and still study my Bible. But I'm not going to adopt any religious thing. This is a very personal thing. It is not for anybody to decide or to judge, but only the Creator who exists in a realm that is not part of this realm. In fact, sadly, the worldly people, the worldly Christians, are more Luciferian than anything. There's few, narrow is very small. Fact of the matter is, God is love, and if you stray from that, then you're on the wrong path. Seek and you'll find. Ask and you'll receive. And I've been asking and seeking since I was a 5-year-old child. And I'm no stranger, and I know precisely what's going on in the world scene and just how much deception is out there. So I thank you, people. I don't know what this is, who's trying to come in. We had some guy come in here going on about tarot filth, and but do you know this person? Do you guys know who are these people that are coming in here? Thank you. And honestly, they just depressed me is what they did. because I mean, my family's faith, my Christian faith, is very close to my heart. So it's was something that was very much a hard thing for me from the start. So I don't know why they're flying in like that. Yeah, and they destroy the name of, I mean, there people like that ruin it for the Bible itself and for people who are lovers of it. It drives me crazy. I don't like anybody that's holier than thou or sanctimonious or virtual signaling types, because usually those are oftentimes the people with the biggest and most skeletons in their closet. Are they the same people? Do they go into other people's rooms? Yes, Renegade. Now I feel like I have to change. It's like they altered my energy completely. Okay. Okay. Don't forget to like, definitely subscribe. Okay. And I was reading for she had the honorable warrior in the beginning, but then things went down, and that person came in. Two people came in. Yeah, you're right. Let's burn some sage and get rid of, because I swear it's like everything just went down. My whole body just feels low. I almost feel like I want to cry too. Okay. Because that stuff is so close to my heart that I don't play any games like that with not with people's spirituality. It's something that's very special and close to your heart, and it doesn't feel good. Because I know how my family thinks of tarot. I know how my guy thinks of it. He calls them demon cards, but I haven't felt as happy in myself in years. And it's not like I dropped my Bible or anything. I love it. But when you get people like that in here, there's such it's dripping with just, it's just sad. Yeah, it is. But we had a couple of people, Bible thumpers, that came in and just sort of ruined the whole mood. And I had to sort of get into it with them. And they just took our mood, mine, and I'm the reader. So I'm going to bring my mood back up. I'm going to light the sage. I'm going to finish Jalessa's card. And then we're going to continue. Make sure you guys like the video, like it, subscribe, and then we're going to continue on. I'm going to light the sage, or actually I'm going to light some moon sage. I got some frankincense and myrrh. I need to alter the mood altogether, because I don't know who those two were, but they both came in back to back. So this came from Bali, so I'm going to light some of this. Were you in here, Jasper? Did you see it was 2 Bible people came in here? And Benita, Benita's going. Benita, I'm sorry that happened. Those 2 fools, those 2 people came in and just sort of messed it up. Thanks, Renegade. Yeah, you missed it. We were all in here, and first there was a guy named White Crow Tarot, White Crow something, and went on about the tarot being Satan's filth. And then right after that, a nicer version, the Watchman, came in to tell me that Jesus loves me. And like, I know you don't need to tell me. And I don't want to I don't want to have to explain to that person, but that's something close and very personal into somebody's heart. Don't go in doing stuff like that. And in fact, when they came in, they just just threw me off kilter. And as a reader, you need to be, nice and pure. Your energy needs to be light. And it's a very sensitive subject to me. It took me a long time. Even now, it's still touchy. It's still touchy because my grandmother, she's very strict. She's an Islander, Black Islander woman. She's very strict Baptist. My mom's not too religious, but the family pretty much is very strong Christian, and my husband's family very much. So is he. He doesn't really practice it, and that's what drives me crazy, because I actually practice my spirituality. But when people come in telling you you're demonic, and they talk about demons and this and that, it kind of steals the energy. They suck the energy and the happiness right out of the room when they do that. So we had 2 people come in and do that. One tried to be a little more loving, but still, why are you going to do that? That's just inappropriate to go in somebody's chat, somebody's group, and do that. And if anything, it makes me pissed off, because honestly, I don't think the name Jesus should leave their lips. They're just ruining it. Those kind of people just aren't very good ambassadors. Let me just say it like that. And we're trying to have a reading, and they're messing it up. And I'm very particular about my energy. I pray, I meditate beforehand. This is a very spiritual thing. It's a very sacred thing to me. Very sacred. It's not like a toy or a joke or a game or anything. And my energy is very, very important. Give and take, reciprocity in that energy exchange is also very so. All right. Jalessa probably has left because they ruined her reading. King, are you still in here? Benita, King. I know Lenlo. There's Mimi. Wasn't that crazy, Roni? Gosh. We have Renegade. P Love. Are you still here, P Love? We've got P Love and Lenlo. And then Renegade. So I'm typing this in. P Love. Lenlo. Renegade. Mimi. And so who came after Mimi? There's a... Make sure you hit the like video. And GR. Casper got back. So Casper, you're after P Love. Or Jalessa, there you are. Thanks. Thank you, Casper. There should be a lot more likes up. If you want me to spend time to giving you a reading, pop that like. And okay. Right? Remember that? And I was beginning to say that yeah, GR, you came at Mimi was before you, just before you. But Jalessa was getting her reading when those two people came in and messed things up a bit. Okay. As the honorable warrior. The honorable warrior is also the wounded healer, right? They can end up giving away a lot of themselves. It says, I take a stand for positive change. Brave, courageous, strong, passionate, bold, hardworking, competitive, decisive, heroic, and action-driven. Did you see the cat just open the door like that? Oh my gosh. She scared me. She pushed the door open all hard. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to read what this means for you, okay? Miss Jalessa, the honorable warrior. $49. Oh boy, I hope those people did not. I just feel so distracted now. They've messed my concentration up. Okay. The mantra is I take a stand for positive change, soul desire, to pursue personal excellence and world change through courageous acts, to stand for honorable causes, be an agent for positive change. Because I'm pretty sure I remember you saying you were asking about your career. You did ask about love. And you can contend. The honorable warrior is somebody who you watch out when it's adverse, because you can tend to be the rescuer. And self-neglecting, be careful. And people can push you to the point of being angry, like even volatile even. The honorable warrior is empowered with confidence, courage, determination, and drive to be a champion for worthy causes and create positive change. As an honorable warrior, you are strong, brave, passionate, hardworking, loyal, action-oriented spiritual warrior who is guided by a higher power. You're willing to fight the good fight for a cause in which you strongly believe yourselves. You have enduring passion. You have the passion to achieve your heart's desires and the focus, will, ambition to reach your goals. You're a good leader and can take action on your own while being part of a greater organization, greater cause or organization. When surrounded by comrades and have a wealth of inspiration for your brothers and sisters to be a little braver and up their game through healthy competition as you continually take your life and ambitions to the next level. You're disciplined and know that where there's a will, there's a way. You just do it and get things done when making any project or organization you're involved in. And of course, the shadow aspect of, if you're playing the part of the rescuer, you see only the weaknesses in others and not their strengths. You need a victim to rescue to feel valued and loved. This can lead to codependency and disempowerment for both you and the victim. So watch out for codependent relationships. So this is why I said, like, this was a perfect card when you asked for about career and love, is both of them always finds themselves in codependent relationships very easily. And they can end up being with partners who fall prey to addictions. So be very careful of that. But you would make a great leader in any setting that you're in, especially if there's something you believe in attached to it. And I would think about that, kind of meditate on that over the next of the few days while we're at it. Here we're at this time where you're kind of considering this. We're all thinking about the balance in our lives, the justice in our lives. These things related to Libra, the dark moon, the dark new moon, which has this full moon presence to it because it's so strong. Really think about, if you could put yourself in anything, if you could really go for something, what would that be? Where does your heart really call itself? What really drives you? Where do your values lie? You know, what could you see yourself even dying for? What would you, put yourself on the line for? Those will give you some hints as to purpose, passions for careers, and even in your relationships. Be careful of feeling sorry for people. That's a tendency that the honorable warrior tends to attract people that they feel sorry for. And sometimes these people they feel sorry for are the wrong people. So watch out with that. Okay. I'm sorry it took so long to the flow and finish these. Poor Benita, she left. And then Mimi. So Casper. We've got the mermaids and myths. There were some people that were in here that were demanding, and they were demanding for their reading. And I was like, hit the like button. They couldn't even do that. I'm glad they're gone because it takes a lot of energy to channel for the readings. And if these people want me to spend time on them and they don't even want to, hit a like button, I've heard other readers talk about this. Some people are just very rude. I don't know what's going on. They're demanding. They're like, it's me, 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 and so selfish. you know. Anyukriti, hey sweetheart, how you doing? Casper. Oh, thank you, Casper. Casper. Oh, we had some crazy times for a little bit there. We had a big setback with some crazy people. Perseverance. I'm going to say you're probably going to need a lot of this coming up. You're going to have to muster up a whole lot of strength for some of life's crazier, not so fun times that are going to rear its ugly head around the corner. But you can definitely do it. In fact, you're a very passionate person, okay? And a very spiritual connected person. Let's read. We'll add to the reading. Perseverance. When I see orange, the orange chakra is usually sacral. So I'm thinking once again that passion, sexuality, that sort of fiery. Here we go. Perseverance with the carrot colored cloak. This card refers to movement and true feelings. Focus on that which supports you. You may have a heightened emotional state, and this card can inspire or discourage. You're being offered a way of getting something back on track. What might that be? Because it does sound like you're getting something back on track. You've had some ups and downs, right? People who persevere and endure are the strongest. So read a little deeper, okay? You're on the list, Lenlo. You're next. And Yukriti, you'll be right after GR. Perseverance, inspiration. When we do our chosen work, we are serving the highest order. If we stop, we upset the universal balance. What you work towards will materialize. You may not see it, but it lies ahead. Personal inquiry. Can I ignore the feelings that would sidetrack me? Will I let go of fear and persevere? The key ideas: breaking through, unseen help at work, feeling taken for granted, and overcoming doubts. The key words are steadfast, success, and miracles. Okay? If you can stick with what it is, whatever it is in life in which you have all these hurdles, something that you have to push to, to get through, work hard, it's not going to be too much longer. In fact, like it said, success and miracles unforeseen. Be steadfast. Break through. You have unseen help is at work. So that's talking about your angels. That's talking about God himself. That's talking about people helping you from behind the scenes. Have faith and it'll be there. Brick wall after brick wall. When you have the strength and you've got Spirit is with you, comforting you. Even when you feel like, you know what, oh my God, this is too much. This is too much. I can't do it. That's when you take it moment to moment. Pray, first of all, pray for the strength to get through. Wonders for the psychology, wonders for your body. It'll help you push through those extra steps, moment to moment. Don't think of the big picture, or else you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't do it. Just think what you've got before you now. Get through it. And then you'll find yourself like, wow, 10 steps down, you're practically made it. And know that sometimes you are entertaining angels and you don't even know it. And that means people in the real world who could be helping you behind the scenes, or surprise blessings, little miracles like that. Believe me, I know, because a couple of them this week. It came through. Nabrisha. Nabrisha Archie. I like that name. Sounds pretty. Sounds like it's from India. Just like Anukriti Raj is like from India. Okay, my love. Lenlo. Which deck do you want to see from? Do you want the Sacred Wealth Code? Do you want the Chakra? Or the Mermaids? I'm okay. I'm with the people I really like very much and growing to love very much. I think I've fallen in love with all of you. This is a emotionally satisfying work. This is my Nine of Cups. The second one, Sacred Code. This one, Lenlo. If you haven't subscribed yet, please definitely subscribe. Hit the like. Yeah. The sacred Lenlo, Sacred Wealth Code. Yay? Nay? Where's Lenlo? You're driving me crazy, Lenlo. Where are you? My love, come on. Yeah, Nabrisha, there's other people before you. You're on a list. You're on a list, my love. There's Lenlo, Mimi, there's Anukriti. They are, and GR. They are in here too. You're the last one. Do you want this one, Lenlo? Okay. This is for Lenlo. Okay. This is for Lenlo. Uh-oh. I hope we don't get dropped out of here. This. Yeah? This is what you want? There. Maybe that'll help. Yeah. Okay. This is for Lenlo. Spirits. What does Lenlo need to know from the Sacred Wealth Code? About his future. Okay. Ooh. The Messenger. The Messenger also has the energy of that of Aries, or not Aries, Gemini. Gemini. This is the communicator, the storyteller. This person communicates through all kinds of mediums because they're multi-talented, they're multi-potential. Look at the card. I bring light of awareness. That's the mantra. Remember that mantra. I bring light of awareness. Perceptive, progressive, intelligent, adaptable, changeable, psychic, versatile, candid, agile, communicative, insightful, imaginative, curious, and instinctive. Let's read. Mercury, of course, is the planet that rules the messenger. And we know Mercury is the planet of communication, right? Mercury rules Gemini and um, not just Gemini, but uh, Virgo has a heavy mercurial, mercurial, there's a word, mercurial, mercurial sort of energy, overthinking sort of capability. I bring light of awareness. To be an interpreter of the divine mind is the sole desire. The purpose is to deliver news and truths which wake others up to new perceptions and a higher level of being. The shadow is scattered, selfish, fickle, uncommitted, and confused. The messenger is a perceptive, intelligent interpreter. The messenger acts as a versatile bridge between the three domains of the mind, the body, of both the spoken, insightful, good-humored, and well-connected to the road of consciousness. All forms of language are your current, who creatively delivers truthful messages at precisely the right times and knows how to set the stage so that your wisdom doesn't fall on deaf ears. As a messenger, you shine the light of awareness and awaken people, communities, and organizations to the truth so they can more effectively mobilize their efforts to reach their goals and fulfill their missions. You are greatly valued for your natural adaptability, as well as for your ability to track information on multiple levels, while staying on course. Where others would easily get lost or distracted, you can navigate the way to your intended outcome. Messenger, you can become scattered and confused about what's true and what's. You might have difficulty making sense of what you see and hear. And so your thoughts might go from being like a golden thread of truth to feeling like a tangled, useless ball of string. Trying to function from the neck up is like tiring, is like firing on only one out of three cylinders, and it will cut you off from your greater brilliance. If you let yourself become too worn down or stuck in your head, you will stall out, and this can lead you to disappointment or to disappoint the people who rely on your wisdom and clarity, or even give up on your mission entirely. If you find yourself in the shadow of the messenger, you're stretched too thin, you're unbalanced, and cut off from the divine mind. It's time to draw your energy inward and replenish. So that's like being talented speaker and writer, good communicator, you're insightful, you're good humored, highly perceptive, and a good negotiator too. But I'm willing to bet you can get caught up in analysis paralysis and overthink and become overly anxious. Right. I instantly got the picture of the Nine of Swords kind of thing. Yes. Renegade, you're after Lenlo. And then it's Mimi and Nabrisha. Mimi and Nabrisha after Renegade. So that was, oh my God, it's 11 o'clock already. All right. Well, I'll close it up after Nabrisha. All right. In fact, let me go, if you guys don't mind, Renegade. I really need to go pee pee. Let me go run in peace and I will be right in. Which deck did you want? GR, you're after Renegade. Aditya, what happened to you? Yeah, GR, you're after Mimi. Okay. GR, you're after Mimi. Aditya, you'll be after Nabrisha. Anu Anukriti, did she disappear? So I have Renegade. I'm going to do my best to remember it's really hard to remember everybody because a lot of people have left. They came in and then they leave. They come back and they think they can keep. If they leave, then they miss it. So Aditya, you're after Nabrisha. So I'm going to write Renegade is next. Aditya is the last one before I close it down. Aditya. So Nabrisha is right before Aditya. Okay. And GR, there's Anukriti. Anukriti is after Renegade, so you better hurry back. Anukriti is after Renegade. Nabrisha. Mimi is after Anukriti. If I can get the name in there. Mimi. GR. Nabrisha and Aditya. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go to the restroom. Yeah, the network issues drive me crazy. All right. I will be right back in a flash. Whew, that hurt. Owie. Lost my mic. Okay, let me get my mic. All right, here we go. Okay. It stopped on 1:10:10, the clock, and it shows 5 people, 6 likes. That to 11. So 1:10:11:11. Why? And it jumped up to 29. That is crazy. And I look at the clock, it's 11:11. 11. Wow. Whoa. Oh, you see my cat? It's Avia. Oh, the clock on this is tripping me out where it's stopping. Okay, I'll be right back. This is way too tripped out. Let me see. Crazy. Okay. Is that my girl? Is that my baby? It's a little cold. Okay. Oops. It's a little chilly out. Okay, so we're going for Renegade, and I think it looks okay. Oh no. Is it getting funky? Does Genevieve Ortez have a crush? Why is she always staring at me? Let's see, that might be a little difficult, but because the oracles I've chosen don't really, I don't know, for questions like that, maybe a little more. Should I pursue her? Let's see that. Does she have a crush, and should you pursue? This is for Renegade. This is for Renegade. Should he pursue her? Does she have a crush? Does Genevieve have a crush on Renegade? Spirit. Crush. Gratitude. Prayer. You know, I've got this card came out. I don't know if you can see it. And when I asked, does she have a crush? Should you pursue her? Why is she staring at you? Does she have a crush? It's more like her feelings. She kind of, I think it's a bit of her prayer. She's been praying that you may pursue her. I would say it's a yes. Why'd I hear bittersweet? Because she's hoping that you do. Let's look further. Okay. Because yellows are about manifesting intention. Okay. Is this her intention or his own? It's hers. And there might be a block. Let's see. Collaboration and a willingness to change one's mind. Try letting go of control. Inquiry and original thoughts are inspired. Yeah, it feels like, and from what it's saying here, that it's as close to a yes that you're going to get. Is that her feelings is that she's praying that you do, hoping that you do. Let me look deeper. Yes, my prayers are answered. Cool lemonade. Following where life leads. Fulfillment. I would say that yes, she does. And if you do, your prayers for that union would be fulfilled. Okay. And why that's bittersweet, it doesn't really say. Genevieve Ortiz. So I think you should definitely give it a try, give it a go and ask. Oh, this got in the way. Okay. Release wisdom. Did Anu Kriti come back? If not, I'm going to go to Mimi. Anu Kriti, are you in the room? Going once, twice. All right. Which one do you want? The chakra? The sacred tarot or the sacred wealth code? Or the mermaids? Okay. Will you get the new job? The chakra cards might be the best to get that answer. Let me. Okay. It's really hard with oracles because oracle cards are more themes. They're more like affirmations, they're positive encouragements, they're empowerments, you know, to get specific, that's when the tarot comes in, because the tarot is there's a lot more symbolism, there's a lot, the numbers, there's the colors. Or oracles are a little different, so it can be harder to get a definitive answer. They're more like an energy. So let's see what we can get from the chakra about a new job for October. I want to say yes, because, well, one, instantly that's what I heard. And a lot of people that have been resonating with me, that I've been doing readings for, are moving into new homes, or having new home situations, jobs. Uh, they're moving, they're entering new relationships, but there's a lot of new careers being started right now. A lot of new careers ending as well. Businesses being started, side hustles. This is for Kriti and her job offer. What does it look like? Abundance. That feels like very much like a yes. Okay. Going from a feeling of, because it looks, you can see a person, they look frustrated, like they don't know what to do. And then in the next picture, you see a person that there's a house for sale in the back, right? Well, it's a little girl, like he looks like he drops his ring, and she looks like she's found it. It's related to money matters. Being blessed with it. So we'll read a little bit further. And the yellow is all about confidence as well. Okay. The intellectual process. Activity, intellect. So with the abundance card, gold coins, the gold represents the power of the mind to choose. Once one choice may be wise, the other foolish. Choosing well involved temporary sacrifice in order to gain your desires. So that's talking about work. Remember that you can always make a new choice. That, or you have to make, there's going to be some sacrifices you have to make for this offer as well. And we see abundance. I only seek to give what you ask for. Be wary of using your financial situation as an excuse to avoid doing something. Are your thoughts and actions around money empowering, or are they disempowering you? So there we go. there's a little bit of extra information there that is probably going to be very useful for you to consider. That although there's a yes, right? There's a recovery to your finances. How are you thinking about money? Be very careful how you see money, because it could be a detriment, your detriment. You don't want to cause any blockages to that. But this feels like a yes. When we have abundance in the chakra deck here, or miracles, and that's also a yellow card based off of the sacral. That's a yes. Even windfalls are covered by this. Gifts of money, even. Abundance through gratitude. Being good with money. Mimi. Zemina. Hello. Okay, where's Mimi? Are you still in here, Mimi? Mimi? Don't forget to hit the like if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. But I am missing somebody. Where's Mimi? Mimi going once, going twice, going 3 times. Okay, so GR. Will my mom end up believing that Michelle purposely switched my surgery? I left Michelle's house. I can't drive. I'm stranded at my mom's. She won't believe me. How does Dario feel? Okay, let's see through. That's going to be the best. Dario. Spirit. Dario. Ooh. Why did it say that again? This happened on another love question. The prayer card was pulled up. Somebody asked about, was it Renegade, I think? Genevieve. And he got the prayer card. This is something you're praying for, or he's praying for you. Because fulfillment. Now, because he already got this card and it was already explained, I'm gonna grab another. Okay. Can we find out what does Dario feel for her? Dario. Because these aren't the best. The 3 oracles I chose tonight to choose from are more for spiritual purposes. They aren't, uh, and oracles overall for that, but they're more for spiritual purposes, for self-love purposes, for working on yourself, rather than specific questions on love. That's more for the tarot or for the oracles that are specific on love and relationships. Questions like these, I do the Twin Flame Tarot's readings, and I do mini versions for 1111. But it's really hard to do a love reading from one oracle, unfortunately. You do pray for him. What do I hear? Take those lemons and make your lemonade. Renewal. Interesting. Okay. Have you been a hermit? Been hiding out maybe a little bit? Mimi? So it's like he might not be completely all the way interested. Yeah. P Love, what happened to you? Where have you been? I called out to you and you were gone. I did the going once, going twice. Yeah. He's impartial, so he kind of is indifferent, you know. No wonder I focused on the lemons when I thought about him. It's time for you to go through a renewal. It's going to be best if you, as far as he goes, maybe start thinking about working on yourself. And this is how things usually work out. The minute you start loving on yourself is when the person becomes interested. When they feel your energy on them too much, but then they sense that you don't really give yourself the same attention, they back off. So he's kind of not really feeling it. I hate to say it. Oh, that's okay. I know. I know how that is. GR. We've got GR in here, and um, GR, don't be scared. GR, that Michelle switched out my surgery pills on purpose. Well, we can see the state, the energetic state your mom is in, but um, okay. Oh yes, P Love. I'm finishing up the people that I'm not taking any more new people on because it's getting late, and so only the people that were already here. She won't believe me if she doesn't believe me. Why? Why do you need her to believe you so much? What will happen? GR, how old are you? Because the situation you're in with your sister, you need to call a community line or a community resource line like 211. Like the Seattle has 211. Report emotional abuse. That's what you need to do. Because I don't deal with those kind of things, sweetheart. I only deal with spirituality, you know, with people's spirits and with love and things, how people deal with themselves on an energetic level towards love. Love it, God is love, right? But situations like that, that's of the heart. It's hard for me to say because I don't know your sister and I don't live in your home. And we have free will. But I can say this from as a coach, I would say, I would urge you to call uh, an abuse hotline. I would call and report that you're receiving neglect and emotional abuse. Proof. Okay. They can see just, you would talk to them and they would see just by your emotional state that you are going through something. And then later there probably could be an investigation. But for the most part, it's for your detriment, because now it's getting to be what looks like a family matter, a family court matter, a family psychological matter, and not just seeking like a little bit of guidance or needing coaching. Okay. Don't call. If the cops didn't help for you, they should have when it comes to medication, then you should call I would call a community resource line and report emotional domestic abuse. Okay. Verbal, emotional manipulation. Okay. For GR. For GR. This is for GR. You got a lot of confusion. This is what came out. And I can feel it. I can see it. I can feel it. I mean, look at that. Not only is there a lot of confusion, but there's a lot of fear coming from you, sweetie. Hey, Roni. The bottom of the deck, I'm seeing discovery. You might even find those pills. You have a lot of confusion surrounding you. Confusion, look what you're talking about. There's a lot of confusion going on in your family, confusion in your very tone. Okay? You sound fearful, confused, stressed. Just in your general environment. If you're going through that, yes, there's a lot of confusion there. Oh, it's okay, Roni. It's all right. I'm glad you're able to take the correct ones. Which you need to release. You see this card? Look at that person. You might want to go the route of forgiveness. There's a lot of fear, stress. Release it. The confusion. Well, look, if a person's mind is all confused, it's because they're stressed. It's because they're feeling fear. Of course, you're in a state of confusion because of what your sister has been doing to you, because of your medical problems right now, because of your fear of whether or not your mom is going to believe you. All these things happening, and that's why you're coming off your energy is showing confusion, stress, fear, overthinking. Okay? No, it doesn't work like that. And I'm really worried about you. Can you please check the outcome if I'll escape this week? My mom is threatening me. She thinks it's not true. Just how many times I could tell that you're in a heightened emotional state. I can tell you're in a very confused state, very stressed out. I think most of us can tell, and you're asking a lot of questions one by one by one. It's showing that you're very anxious, that you're a nervous wreck. And that causes confusion, my sweetie. All right. I'm really worried about you, GR. I'm so sorry all that's going on at home. But you seem like really anxious, and You can tell that you're typing really quick, fast, and you're just really stressed out. That causes confusion. You need to calm down, come into the moment. I know how that can be. Okay. Uh, my life was nothing but confusion. Just one stress after another, one loss after another, one painful scenario after another, one fight after another, family. I mean, I'm the 8 kids. Growing up, it was chaotic, it was loud. All she wanted was peace, and she didn't give us justice. Okay. So sometimes we just had to suck it up. And growing up, I had to help take care of all of them. And then I had my own son and my own family, and life was hard. I had to worry about bills and school and work and raising my son and helping raise my siblings and helping take care of the elders in my family. It was hard to juggle. And then my own relationship would suffer sometimes. Sometimes we'd be in a fight. Sometimes, it was just, I really understand. You know, I've been through losing places to live, losing my daughter, you name it. And I can see right now, just by how you're talking, that you're stressed out and confused. So try to relax. In fact, if I were you, I would go in your room, close the door, try to do what makes you feel good, okay? Do what makes you feel calm. Get some rest. Listen to some relaxing music. Listen to some of those YouTube isochronic beats that make you feel all nice and good inside. Okay? Maybe write a little bit in your journal, get some feelings out on paper. And you shouldn't. Go in your room and close the door and get away from her. And if she doesn't believe you, tough titty to her. That's her problem, not your own. You know what the truth is. But if it's that bad, emotional counseling for emotional manipulation and abuse. Okay, we've got Nabrisha. Are you in here, Nabrisha? And sweetheart, a lot of people that they're waiting for their cards, it's not fair if we take up time. This is the kind of thing that I'm doing with you. I do them in private. I do it in private sessions, okay? Nabrisha. How is Warren feeling about me? Okay. How old are you, GR? Did you tell me how old you were? Which set of cards did you want? I'll do my best. Warren, I would suggest the chakra cards, or at least the mermaid to get the closest answer for it. But everybody's asking these love questions, and the oracles for tonight, the 3 oracle cards are greatest for self-empowerment, for self-development, for spiritual journey, for spiritual development. And love, yes, but more of on the terms of on walking your spiritual path. Okay. It's usually the tarot for specific questions like that. Okay. Okay, this is for Nabrisha Archie regarding Warren. People came in tonight. Too many. I'm getting my mind is getting all mixed up, and I don't feel like I'm providing proper reading. Like I can feel somebody's anxious energy, like a pretty bad, and it's messing with me. It all kind of went downhill starting from those guys that came in about the Bible. Okay. 2 hours into it just for this this is for Nabrisha. Spirit. Give me a card for Nabrisha. What does Nabrisha need to know regarding love? Warren, Nabrisha. Warren and Nabrisha. He's not worth it. First of all, I'm getting he's not worth it, but that's what I heard. The Sea Chariot. Okay, the Sea Chariots denote movement, moving forward. But moving forward in what way is the question. So let's take a look. The Sea Chariot. Okay. Number 27. It says, once I rode a passive babe at the mercy of those around me, with a defenseless child with a demeanor so mild as to encourage complacency. Yet as time passed by, I endeavored to try a temperament more becoming. So I grabbed the reins, and I've made great gains as a charioteer commanding. A white-haired beauty rides upon a chariot, pulled by curious fishes. She is optimistic, in control, and captain of her destiny. Though young and inexperienced, she's prepared to take command and forge her own path. Here's the divination. It is time for you to assert control. You have given the reins over to others in too many areas of your life, and it is time to take them back. Take stock of all arenas in your life, your profession, personal relationships, monetary considerations, group associations, and home obligations. Determine where you are dissatisfied with your level of involvement and make a plan to take back control. It is perfectly acceptable and even desirable to trust others to help you with some aspects of your life, but it is up to you and you alone to make sure this help does not turn into dependence. You are the sole captain of your ship. You need to be at the helm when and where it matters most. The antithesis is to step back with grace. You are being too controlling in some areas of your life. Your friends, family, and associates may be too polite to mention it. Or you are overlooking the signs, but the truth remains. You are being domineering beyond the point of assertiveness. Look at yourself in the proverbial mirror and figure out where you need to take a step back and graciously do so. Does that resonate at all? I mean, it went beyond the relationship, that's for sure. But I have this feeling you're either needing to take, if you're not needing to take control, he might be seeing you as somebody who is too aggressive. Right? I have this feeling he sees you as too much, too domineering, maybe. You might need to take a new approach to him. And don't be so be more gentle. Does that sound about, you think, does that sound right? Because there's something here about, yeah, like being obsessed, taking to controlling, needing to back away a little bit. Because, yeah, he makes you mad. Yeah, I can understand how that feels. But the best way to solve that problem is start to focus on other things. The minute your energy is moves from his, you move your attention from him, is the minute he's going to start coming your way. But when you're too fixated on him and the thoughts are going round and round and you're too obsessive, those are controlling thoughts. Those are obsessive compulsive thoughts. I've had them about my own, when I felt out and upset with my own guy because of what he was doing, what he was putting me through. And I didn't think it was fair. I was upset. And I was like that for months. And he is also very controlling. He's an Aries. He tries to compete in everything. But I'm also controlling in my way because I'm a perfectionist. And I try to control the situations to make me feel more at ease, like I have everything under control, everything's good, I feel secure now. But it only backfires every time. But the minute I surrender, if you surrender it and stop the resistance and just give it to God, let the universe have it, then all of a sudden you feel, you don't feel as much stressed as you did. And then all of a sudden they come back. You don't need to stress out so much about what's happening, right? All of a sudden, the second you stop thinking about them, all of a sudden they come thinking about you. It's like that. It's like the natural law of attraction and how magnetism works, how thoughts work. He mirrors you and you mirror him. He's controlling probably in a loud way, but even though he's controlling in a loud way, you're controlling in inside. Like you want to make sure everything feels safe, everything is right, going right. But it's going to mess up if you do it like that. So, okay, baby. Oh, we got somebody just, we got a new person right as I gave my last read. Trevor Allen, hello. I'm okay. It's we've been in for about 3 hours. Oh, you're, of course, Nabrisha. Did you subscribe? Subscribe and then you come back. Oh, I'll pull a card for you, Trevor. I know you miss him. I don't know the whole situation, but don't worry so much. Uh, it's going to be okay. New starts are here. Okay? Expect the unexpected. A money card? You want to know about money? Okay, we can pull, let's pull from the chakra deck because I have 3 choices. It was from the Myths and Mermaids. It was from the Sacred Wealth Code. And the chakra. Oh, P Love. Hello, baby. P Love is last. Of course. So P Love was actually just before you. So Trevor, you'll be last right before P Love because she's the last one. And then we'll be done tonight. Don't forget to like and subscribe, of course. As you know, energy exchange and reciprocity is the rule. Okay, P Love, which deck did you want? Remember to like the video, subscribe. I get emotional free when I talk to you. Oh, yeah. You're so welcome, Nabrisha. Mm. Okay, so for P-Love, P-Love, let's grab a sacred wealth code for P-Love. For P-Love, P-Love. Finances too. Okay, well, the sacred wealth code will talk about your character towards your finances and how you can better the shadow side and the good side. This is for P-Love, P-Love. Okay. The artiste. P loves the artiste. I create my vision. Of course, the artist card is ruled by Venus. We've got a fox there. Why? Because you're also probably very smart like a fox. Yeah. I create my vision is the mantra. Creative, a visionary, imaginative, idealistic, connective, harmonious, passionate, receptive, reverent, and spiritual, of course. Now, especially ruled by Venus, you could easily have Libra and Taurian characteristics in your chart, as well as maybe some Leo even. And it says, I'm going to read from the book to give some more insight and clarity. The sole desire to creatively express yourself and to connect with others through your creations. So it's more than just expression. You know, you want to be able to communicate to others through those expressions. That's why you would do it. The shadow side could be undervaluing yourself, perfectionism, and unchecked idealism. The artist is a creator, an inventor, an innovator, musician, a dancer, a performer, a writer, or a visionary. And as the artist, you have a deep sense and a deep reverence for beauty, and you can see it almost everywhere. You're inspired by the beauty of the world, and you express the wealth of your visions through your art to uplift that world. Your primary motivation is to create. Your viewpoint is unique, and it needs to be channeled through your medium, through your chosen medium, to full expression in order for you to realize your value. You are inner referenced because you are free from the inside out, because you see from the inside out. You have the ability to make your inspirations a reality that others can see, feel, hear, and touch. You're well liked and naturally connective and have magnetism that enhances your power of attraction that draws people to you through your creations. Now, the shadow aspect of this could be that you may see such an idealized vision of what you want to create that you become disappointed, even devastated, when your practical efforts at creation don't match the ideal. When you focus on the faults in your work, or if you get caught in perfectionism, you may block your creative genius from doing its magic. You might abandon projects before they're complete, or worse yet, never even never even start that next great work of art. If you get bored easy, if you can't achieve what you think that you want in a really quick amount of time, that could happen. If you find yourself in the shadow of the artist, it's important to get in touch with your purpose. Move your body to get out of your head. Spend time in nature and surround yourself with people who appreciate you and your work. You have an eye for beauty and aesthetics. You have a power of an attraction and you have intense focus. Able to see from multiple viewpoints, unique perspective, you're curious and imaginative. I hone my artist's high value gifts to create my visions through my chosen artistic medium. And it could be any avenue in which you decide to do that. There's so many avenues for that now. And you're probably multi-talented. In which case, the online world would be perfect for you. Something like entrepreneurship, a home business online. Okay, Trevor. Oh, wow. I'm totally wiped. Trevor is the last one, and then we're outie. It's 12:24. And Trevor was asking about finances. Spirit, this is for Trevor. Trevor Allen. Trevor Allen. Okay. Trevor Allen. Trevor Allen. Regarding finances. Trevor. Oop, too many. Oh, wow, Trevor. Renewal. There's a lot that wanted to come out. Do you? You have a business, new business too? That's great. Trevor, renewal. I feel like there's going to be a fresh new start in your finances. A bunch of them popped out onto the floor, actually. But there's some problems there, too. Although there's like, if you can see, look, it's like brighter days, renewal. This is like, think of this as like the sun card, right? In the tarot deck. The sun rays. And then we see the red, wearing the red. That's about passion. We see all of this growth signifies abundance. You've come into a fresh new cycle. Although I sense although there's growth, and you've been praying a lot for this too. There's a little bit of insecurity, a little bit of monkey brain talk. And that's heart chakra problem right there. But there's a lot of renewal, a lot of fresh passion, to lots of creative spark. Yeah, being connected with nature too, having a love for it. Look, on one side, she's kind of like in the spring, summer, and on the other side, she's come to the fall and winter. This next whole year, this next full year cycle is going to be different than this past previous year. So that's a really good thing. And then having the sun behind her like that illumination, it just shows, it reminds me of the sun card, which says, yes, this is all good. This is very positive. This is more money coming in. This is better outlook about money. This is a better view about yourself making money, dropping limited thoughts about money, anything of value coming in. So, yeah. Oh, Lucy, we're at the end of it, sweetheart. I'm going to be on tomorrow. If you want to hit the sub, I'll be back in tomorrow. I'm so sorry, my doll. I've been on for about 4 hours tonight. You're very welcome, Trevor. Yes, Miss Lucy, the videos keep stopping. The time clock keeps stopping. It's acting funny. Yes, my love. I come on every night. So come tomorrow and I will give you your free reading, your oracle. We have fun. We have fun. I was just on for the last 4. We have a good time. And we've all become really good friends. I have the best people in the world, I think. My love, I'll read for you tomorrow. I love you guys. I want to thank you for spending your time with me tonight. I'm very happy about this little tarot community building up. I want to apologize for the naysayers that came in earlier. It's just sad that they had to sort of really ruin the mood. And as a reader, it's very hard when I'm trying to clear my energy and listen to my intuition, when I'm trying to connect with you guys and connect with the cards so that I'm able to provide an accurate reading. And when I get people in here like that does stuff, it just really, it's not fair. It's not fair to you guys. It's not fair to me, who is the reader. And it really put a damper on things in a way that I wish they had not. So when we come back again tomorrow and do our thing, hopefully it'll be a lot more positive and we won't have people like that coming into our room, okay, and messing up our community where we were having a good time until they came around. I'm so sorry for that. Hello, Karma K. I'm sorry. Aw. We're just now wrapping up. I'm closing up for the night. I was just on for the last 4 hours. I feel really depleted. And I even had a couple of religious fanatics of the wrong caliber, the wrong people to represent the Bulls for sure. So I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow, and then we're going to go through. Um, I'll have some things figured out for the the Libra new moon. So I'll think about that. I have an interview tomorrow, so wish me luck. I really need it so I can invest into my business and make it a lot bigger and grow it. But I'm exhausted. I'm emotionally depleted. So I love you guys very, very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste. Good night, my loves. If it wants to let me go. So funny. It doesn't want to close it down. Where before it was like shutting us down. Now it's not wanting to close down. Crazy. It's funny. Okay. Oh my Lord. It doesn't want to close it up. Let's see. Let's stop at 2:33.